Here it is, the third quiz in our Olympic quiz series, and we have saved the best for last.
I don't even think I've sniffed the podium on either one so far, so.
Oh, is that why you wore that jersey? It is the Team Canada quiz. That's right. That's an interesting outfit for this.
I wore a Canada jersey in the last quiz.
We finished this off in style with perhaps the toughest of the three, absolutely, but also the most awesome.
You want to talk about style? How about this sick Gunner Stahl jersey?
That is pretty sick. So if you lose, do I get to walk up to you and being like,
You lost it for yourself.
Well, it depends if I decide to go glove side or blocker side on the final question.
as I said, it's the Team Canada quiz, and I'm going to tell you right now, we are not here to baby you today. Because today's quiz, it's going to be challenging, absolutely, but it's also going to be pretty informative. It's filled with some cool facts in here, but on top of that, also some cool cameos.
Whoa!
We got 3 questions that'll be read out by 3 members of the 2026 Team Canada squads. That's exciting.
I'm curious to see which 3 players it is, but I'm excited.
It's like daily doubles.
Here we go. Okay.
Kinda awesome.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
I hope I last long enough to make it to those questions.
Here is the Team Canada Olympic quiz. You got 10 questions. Get that bonus round in the middle. Get that right. You earn yourself an extra strike. And today you'll be dealing with, hold them up. How many fingers, Jadon? Oh, no fingers.
It's between 1 or 4 based on underneath my glove.
Based
here,
on that? No.
so
Well, it's not. It's 3.
that's between 1 and 4.
You could just be giving me the finger. I don't even know.
I think I need to petition for like a 5-strike system.
I think you need
these
to
days.
just shut up and buckle down. How's that sound?
I got to say, too, I'm not going to be able to yell quite as loud because I'm dealing with a lower body industry that is undisclosed right now. Because you know the way hockey players go. They
Did you
don't
say
really...
industry?
Injury. Sorry. Did I say industry?
Funnier that way, but you did.
I can't really reveal what the lower body injury is because...
Yeah, don't worry. We weren't even asking. So I'm going to move on.
You know how us hockey players do. We say something, but we don't actually reveal the actual injury.
Could be his toenail, and hopefully it is.
Let's go.
Question number 1. And it's a hard one. How many Olympic gold medals has Canada won in ice hockey? Now, before you go ahead and answer, I'm talking men and women's. We know they've won a lot, but I need an exact answer of how many. And I'm not just talking about NHL era. I mean all-time Olympic.
That's really hard.
This is question 1?
We don't want losers in this one anymore.
I'm used to the days where question 1 was like, who won the Stanley Cup final last year?
I think I actually know this.
They allowed NHL players to start playing in 1998.
Oh, this is not a good start.
Canada won gold in 2002.
For men's, 2002, 2010, 2014.
They won in 2010, and they won in 2014. The women's team, they just dominate. I feel like the women's team has won a crap ton.
So the women's hockey only started in 98.
I feel like maybe they've won 4. I feel like that's a safe number.
The Canadian women have won 5 of the 7 golds. I know the women have 5. I feel like the men's, if I do my math right, they'd have 16 medals. If the women have, that's what I'm going with, 23 medals overall. So they'd have 16 total medals. And I bet over half of those are gold. So I'm going to go with 9 for the men, 5 for the women, 14 total gold medals.
I'm just going to go ahead and guess 10.
I'm going to say Canada, 7 gold medals in ice hockey. Let's go with 13. I don't think anyone's going to get that question right.
I didn't understand any of that freaky math. If I saw that as a math teacher where I said, show your work, I'd be like, I don't understand a word of this. But that doesn't even matter because you got it right somehow. That was
Bang! The clap was not good because of the gloves, but that's okay.
In case you're wondering, there was a massive gap in between Canadian victories. 2002 was a landmark year for Canada when they won. Yeah, it was the first time they won with NHL players on that roster, but it was also their first gold medal victory in 50 years. That's why it was Gold Rush.
Gold Rush. That was the name of the DVD serial
Come
series.
on, there we
Gold
go.
Rush,
That's right.
baby.
We're going to keep,
One DVD was red, one was green, one was blue, and then I think the other one was black.
Let's just get those who don't deserve it out of here quick.
Well, I'm not one of those people.
That's the goal in 2026.
Okay.
Let's get the losers out of here faster.
You have no skills and you're a loser.
All right, moving on to question number 2.
I hope this is a little easier. Came out of gates flying with that one. But I know now that Canada's won 14
Look at that.
medals. Yeah.
Question number 2. There's nothing quite like captaining your country. Name 5 players who have captained Team Canada at the Olympics. This is men or women, so buffet style, I'll let you choose. You can do 5 men's players, 5 women's players, or just mix and match.
I still have not seen a cameo yet, and I'm starting to worry if I'm going to get some cameos.
He ain't getting there.
I gotta go Joe Sakic first. He captained the Torino team. Unfortunately, that was their worst result ever.
Niedermeyer was the captain in 2010.
Scott Niedermeyer,
Scott Niedermeyer.
That is one.
Mayor Lemieux,
As established, the clear one everyone thinks of is Eric Lindros in 98 because we established this in the last quiz, and I remember those things.
Eric Lindros was a captain of Team Canada.
Eric Lindros.
Let's go on the women's side of things here. Let's go with Marie-Philippe Poulin, Captain Clutch. She's got the nickname.
Marie-Philippe Poulin,
MPP,
Marie-Philippe Poulin.
That's three.
Haley Wickenheiser.
Haley Wickenheiser.
Haley Wickenheiser.
Let's go with Haley Wickenheiser.
That's four.
She is a legend.
Sidney Crosby.
Sidney Crosby,
Sidney Crosby, obviously on the men's side, has definitely been a captain.
Let's go Cassie Campbell.
That is five.
Let's go Cassie
There's
Campbell.
five captains, five legends. Look at that. See?
Nice and
How
easy.
hard was
Nice
that?
and easy.
And we're moving on. And you and most of the people here have two of their strikes. All right, question number three. You're still not quite made it yet to the,
Still
the
this guy.
cameos.
Still this guy behind the camera.
Question number three. Here comes the boom.
Oh,
Canada has accomplished quite a lot on the ice at the Winter Olympics, but 2010 brought about something entirely new. In a moment now permanently etched into tournament folklore, Canada's second goal in their game versus Germany had to be reviewed due to a spectacularly bizarre occurrence. What happened?
I don't know.
I remember one thing from the 2010 Olympics, and that's Sidney Crosby scoring.
Well-
that is it.
'Cause I know in the 2013 Cup final, there was like a goal where I think like Andrew Shaw or something hit off his head and went in. Like it was obviously his face or something.
But you said, here comes the boom. So I'm going to use some deductive reasoning and logic here. The goal had to be reviewed because the puck was shot with such ferocity at such high speeds that it actually went through the net. And they were like, what just happened? How we need to review that. How did
It's
that?
enough acting for now. Don't worry.
How did that go
we
in?
need that part.
You know what, guys? I actually rewatched the movie Most Valuable Primate recently. If you can recall, there's a moment from that movie. Jack absolutely rips one through the net.
Have you ever seen the stage going H?
If I'm gonna get it wrong, at least give the people a good show.
Oh, okay. I
So
like that.
that's my answer.
Do you have a person maybe to match up with that?
Yeah, Shea Weber.
The bizarre occurrence was the puck being shot through the actual net, and no one knew that it went in, and I'm pretty sure it was Shea Weber.
Shea Weber took a slap shot, absolutely ripped it through the net.
This is just a guess to you. Like you actually can't right now confirm that that's a thing in your mind that you can confirm happened.
Are you making fun of my guess? Listen, I can't think. of
Dazed
anything
and
else.
confused.
I know this didn't
But correct.
happen.
It did happen.
This happened. Who scored?
Shea Weber shot the puck so hard, they reviewed it because he knew it went in. He went like, no, that went in.
Oh,
Look at it
man.
again because it went right through the side of the net.
Wow.
Shea was the hardest shot competition guy. His shot was so feared by everyone. So the fact that he did that on international stage was super cool.
That would suck if that went off someone's face. That's
Yeah,
tough.
I think they're
My
glad
bad.
they didn't have to review that for a header because I think they'd be reviewing that at the morgue. So,
Anyways,
all right.
question 4. Wonder who's gonna ask me this question.
It's actually not me.
Oh, yes.
We're going to go on to question number 4. And question number 4, our first cameo.
Wow, here we go.
Who's about to dog me here? Which guy?
True or false? Me and Shea Weber had more combined goals than the rest of our team in 2014.
Dewey coming at me with the true or false questions. Dewey.
Well, this is bad, but I'm already thinking into like not the question, but like the way that you'd approach writing this question.
I'm just gonna say true, even though I think you're dogging me here.
2014 was a weird year. They did not allow a lot of goals, but they didn't score a lot of goals either.
I know for a fact that Doughty was the team's leading scorer that tournament.
I think this is actually true because it is crazy that Doughty and Weber led the team in goals.
I'm gonna go false though because I just think it's crazy that combined they would have had more goals than the entirety of Team Canada's forward group.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna say false because I think this is a trick.
I really am going back to, do I think that you had Drew Doughty read an incorrect fact about himself?
Sure about that?
You know what? I'm gonna say true. Screw it.
I'm going to say it's true, that he had more goals. And if he didn't, that sucks, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
True.
I'm going to let Mr. Dowdy himself let
He
you know
gives
if
me
you're
the answer
correct.
too?
Probably want to stick around for a little longer.
Well, hopefully I can.
The answer is false.
Ah!
Me and Shea had 7 goals, the rest of the team had 10.
Ow! Z, you completely messed with my head.
Yeah, I hate question 4.
I hate these true or false questions so much.
That is always false.
Oh yeah, always false. And I never learned.
The amount of talent they had up front, for them to have scored 7 combined goals of the 17 that Canada scored in that tournament is absolutely insane.
That's 2 strikes for you, bud.
The lower body industry is messing with my head a little bit right now, and I got to dial in here.
You were off to such a good
I
start,
know,
too.
and I just blew it.
I could see you being out here. But anyways, we'll see. Here it is. Question number 5. A number of the game's all-time great scorers have taken to the ice for Canada at the Olympics. But who has scored the most points for Team Canada in the NHL era?
If you're talking like 2010 and 2014 teams, as we just went over the 2014 team,
There wasn't a lot of scoring in those tournaments.
there wasn't a lot of offense.
I would think it has to be somebody that would have played earlier, probably like been around in 98, 02, 06.
I'm trying to think of someone who would have played in 98, 2002, and 2006. Could have been like Yzerman as well.
What I do know is I know Joe Sakic led like an Olympics in scoring. That's really all I know.
For some reason, I think it's like Joe Sakic.
And there's Joe Sakic too.
Sakic would be a great answer because he led 02 tournament in scoring, but I don't think he probably had the numbers in 06.
Good Croatian guy like Joe Sakic. Could
Why?
be him.
Can you at least say his name correctly then?
Joe Sakic.
I'm going to go with Joe Sakic.
I don't feel great about it, but I'm going to go with Joe Sakic.
It's probably him, maybe, hopefully.
I'm locking in Joe Sakic.
And he is the number 1 scorer in that era.
Well, hold right there. There's been a mistake. This is Daniel from the future, except kind of from the past because I recorded this before you watched it, but I'm recording this after we actually recorded the quiz. I'm lost. But more than anything, I got it wrong. Joe Sakic has 13 points. Jerome McGinley, he has 14. He's the man who has the most points for Canada, at least during the NHLers' time in the Olympics. I was wrong, but everyone who got that right, they get a pass because I didn't know it at the time because I'm the fool here. I'm just going to use this dumb moment by me to also just maybe be a good moment where I would have known it if I had read the homie Julian McKenzie's Black Aces. You see Iggy right on the front there. I'm sure it would have been mentioned in there. Check out the book, but enjoy the quiz. And I'm sorry, that was a really stupid error.
Bang, I'm so back. I don't think you understand how quiet these
No, I don't think you
claps are.
understand how unsatisfying
It's bad.
a mitten clap is, which sounds not good.
Hope to see you at Svetiante this summer, Joe. It's like a Croatian festival, you know?
Thank you for explaining that.
You have to explain a joke. There is no joke.
All right, well, that brings us to the bonus round. The bonus round. Bonus round. Boo-boo-boo-boo. This is where we get the chance to say thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you watching the videos. Hopefully you're enjoying all these Olympic quizzes during our Olympic week here on BarDown. We also did the tier list video, so go check that out. We also previewed the tournament. In case you haven't checked that out, hey, why not? You could also give the video a like. Always helps us out. We sincerely appreciate that. On top of that, you could also leave a comment. Why would you do that? Well, most of the time when we don't record these back to back to back to back, where, now I haven't had the chance to see your wonderful comments on the other 2 Olympic quizzes, but we'll read them during this section. So I'll be in an upcoming quiz that will do that. It's also usually where I pluck the bonus round question from. But today's bonus round question, that one comes via another player. In a way, it's a bit of a bonus in itself because this player, unfortunately didn't make the 2026 roster, but they would have been a great bonus to the team. And I can assure you, you're going to be seeing him around in other Olympic teams anyway. So
Better be easy. That's all I'm saying. I need this.
here he is, though, with the question. When he's done reading, you got 30 seconds to answer.
Who do we got?
In 2023, I broke the Team Canada record for most points scored in a single tournament. How many points did I score?
Is that easy?
This is one of the more layup bonus round questions we've had in a long, long time. So it's nice that
Depends who you are.
The worst part about this is I think Jadon and Jesse will get this right.
You got 30 seconds, man.
Because he broke the Canada record. It's not the all-time one, which I think is like 31. I want to say by like Forsberg.
I might be off by 1 or 2 points, but I'm going to lock in an answer.
16. Going with it. It's the first number that popped in my head.
I'm going to go with 23.
23 points.
23 points, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But give me the answer, Connor.
The answer is 23 points.
Bang! Let's go.
Please, with the unsatisfying claps.
Let's go.
Yes! Let's go. Oh my God, that's so big.
I think it's like pretty ridiculous if someone doesn't know that. Seems like a pretty epic Canadian record that is going to be probably never broken.
Oh, I'm sorry. I remember the exact number of points Connor Bedard scored in a World Junior.
That was like a record, and like you were like way off.
No, but if it was like a one game.
We're here to see Canada's best.
And
that doesn't include
I'm
you.
Croatia's best.
Okay?
That's what I am.
Question number 6, and it's a good thing you got that bonus. You only got one question wrong so far, so you have 3 strikes.
I feel the best I've felt about a quiz in years.
We usually know how that finishes.
Oh, it's going to be a quick turnaround.
And that turnaround usually starts with the trap card.
Kaiba!
In this case, Brad!
I have represented Canada since 2005, and I have not lost.
Of course, it's the rap.
How many gold medals do I have throughout all of those tournaments?
I'm going to be honest as well. Like, this is just an unfair question. I don't know if you should even bother using your brain, is all I'm saying.
So, how many gold medals does he have? That's the question?
Let's try and do a little bit of deduction. I'm guessing he's got 2 World Juniors golds.
Probably at 2 World Juniors.
There was a time where Canada won like 5 or 6 of those in a row. I'm going to say he won 2 at the World Juniors.
I think Marchand has won 2 golds with the World Junior team.
Maybe give him like a U18 or a Halinka.
He won at the Four Nations, if we're going to call that a gold.
The thing is, Boston made the playoffs like every single year, so I don't think he really won any of those like world championships where the guys who don't make the playoffs go to that.
He won at the World Cup of Hockey.
And then World Cup of Hockey, Four Nations face-offs. That's 4 at least.
Between 2005 and now, there's got to be some like world championships that he's on.
I'm going to guess that he's won 1 World Hockey Championship. I'm going to go with 5.
9?
It's 5, 6, or 7, and I'm going to guess 7 because I want to go on to question 7. So give me 7.
My answer is 6. Marchand has won 6 times.
The answer is not 6. 1 less than 8.
7!
7.
I hate this guy so much.
It's like he heard
It's like
you.
he's talking to me.
Let's go, Brad! 7 medals? What did he play in?
Honestly, this question sucks. I mean, thank you, Brad. And not because of you. This question rules because of you. Thank you very much for your time. Thanks for all the guys who read the questions.
Oh my gosh, another trip. I feel like the Leafs. I can't get past the second round.
Now, the 7 that he has, and this is a deeply unfair question. 1 World Championship, 1 Canada Cup. That's the World Cup 2016 in Toronto. We're also counting the Four Nations.
Yeah.
The 2 World Juniors.
Yeah.
He's also got a Junior World Cup in 2005, and he's also got a Super Series in 2007.
Spare me. You know, like, what am I going to do there? That's impossible to have known.
I'll be watching that highlight of PK Subban absolutely sending this guy 3 zones deep with that open ice hit when I get home tonight. That's what I'll be doing.
You won't be watching your highlights.
No, I have no highlights.
Luca, you have a chance at this one, buddy.
I got a chance. And Brad's going to go 8-0 this year.
Maybe. Hopefully that won't age like milk. You have 1 strike left?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Good luck to you.
Yeah, thanks.
Question number 7. When Macklin Celebrini was selected to Team Canada's Olympic team for the 2026 Winter Games, he became the youngest player to ever make the cut. When the games begin, Celebrini will be 19 years, 7 months, and 24 days old. So, he's the youngest, but who is the oldest player to be selected for Canada in the NHL era?
Ooh, in the NHL era.
I didn't really feel like digging through the 1930s rosters.
Yeah, that's fair.
To see if Rick Eldrick left his general store while he was 43.
Rick was probably playing, let's be honest, till he was in his 60s.
I wonder if it's Sid or like Mario Lemieux. It might be Mario.
Crosby is up there, but I don't think he's number 1.
It's hard not to say a guy like Gretzky or Lemieux, but no, Lemieux is probably not it.
Kind of thinking it could be Martin St. Louis. And the reason for that is I know he made the team the 1 year because Stamkos got hurt.
I'm tempted to say Gretzky just because his retirement came so shortly after compared to Lemieux when he played with Crosby. So he wouldn't have been as old as Gretzky at the time of his last Olympics. So I'm going to go Wayne Gretzky.
Well, thank you for taking all that time just to get it wrong.
Oh, well, that's tough.
I think it's Martin St. Louis is who I'm going to lock in.
Just because he, like, no offense, looks so old. I'm going to go with Scott Niedermayer.
It's really hard not to say that was offensive, but I'm sure he'll be happy because you got it wrong while insulting him.
No, he's a handsome man, but he just looks old. He's had gray hair.
Yeah.
I can't picture Scott Niedermayer without the grays.
I can.
And he wears those little glasses. Kind of looks like a professor.
Sidney Crosby is 38 years, 5 months, and 30 days old as of the start of the Winter Olympics. Martin St. Louis, 38 years, 7 months, 20 days. He's older.
Is that the right answer?
That is the right answer. Oh, he's taking the mitts off. He's dropping the mitts.
Let's go! All right, I'll put him back on.
The answer was Martin St. Louis.
Oh, 2014.
To be honest, he just had that record by like a month and a little bit, so it was close. Al McInnes, close. You can you really hope that they brought the experience to that tournament because they certainly didn't bring the points. They both had 0.
Hey, you don't need to produce when you're winning gold medals.
I really don't think that works. I actually think it's the exact opposite of what they're hoping for.
Well, I guess that's where my journey comes to an end. I made it to question 7. That's okay. Some of these questions were like literally impossible, but I learned a lot.
I'm gonna just look you dead in the eye, just like Gunner's coach did.
You lost it for me.
Shooting on blocker side, man. This is the bottom line.
All right, well, Luca, here's question number 8, and it's only fitting that question number 8, where's number 8?
Oh.
And I think you're going to like this guy.
When I played for Canada at the Four Nations, I wore number 8. But when I previously played for Canada, what number did I wear?
I know he wears 8, obviously, in the NHL, but I feel like that wasn't his college number. So I feel like it might just be what his college number was, but I don't know what that is either.
He previously would have played for Canada at the World Juniors. I would have been at that World Juniors. I remember the outdoor game. He scored a goal in it.
It's probably a single digit, probably like a low one.
I want to say it was a lower number, like a 6 or a 4.
Honestly, you don't even need to produce to go on.
It's technically not true because I have 2 strikes and I can't get 2 questions
Oh,
wrong. I need to
dang.
get one of these right to go to the final
Guess
boss.
you do need to produce.
So I need to actually not be like Marty and Al McInnes and put up goose eggs and still win gold.
Are you not warm in that? Your palms are usually sweaty.
Knees
but
are
now-
a little weak, arms feel a little, I'm just kidding.
You referencing something? I'm unfamiliar.
I'm going to go 4. I'm going to go number 4.
Number 7? I don't know.
Kale, why don't you tell our friend how he got it wrong?
Number 7.
That was a better clap.
You whittled those strikes quick. You just didn't want them?
I definitely wanted them.
You didn't want them.
We'll see if I want them. I got one more.
You only have 1 strike left, too. You're limping. You're limping to the final.
Did I not just establish my knees feel weak and my arms feel heavy?
I'm unfamiliar with the reference. Question number 9.
How did I get here?
This is a tough question.
Oh, God.
Let's see if anybody can make it to the final boss in this one. Which 4 Canadian players on the NHL's top 10 all-time points leaders list never registered a single point for their country in the Olympics?
You said for their country, but this is like a Team Canada quiz. So is this only Canadians in the
This
top
is only
10?
Canadians.
Oh, okay.
I said which 4 Canadians as well.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Oh, I can't hear things properly.
Probably your hat.
If I did this,
Exactly.
then I can
yeah,
hear
if you just wore it like most kids at rinks these days.
What in the hell? So you just got to go pre-98 players that never would have played in the Olympics.
Number 1 is Wayne Gretzky, and he did score at the Olympics in '98. I'm sure of that. So he's not one of them. Number 2 all time is Yager, but he's not Canadian, so we can take him out.
When it comes to like the top point scorers in NHL history, I don't know many of them other than Wayne.
I actually don't know if it's Messier or if it's Gordie Howe in the 3 or 4.
Is Gordie Howe a top 10 scorer? Mr. Hockey? Seems like he would be. I'm going to go Gordie Howe for one of them.
Gordie Howe would be one of them.
This is who's representing Canada? Yeah, it is one, but you had to guess that Gordie Howe is in the top 10 for scoring?
I don't know who the top 10 scorers are. Like,
He's insane. You don't deserve to go to the final one.
I mean, Wayne is one of them, but he's not there.
I also haven't said Messier yet.
So, you going to say him?
I probably should.
That is 2.
It's got to be a Montreal guy that's in there for sure.
I don't think Patrick Marleau. I know he's played so much, but I don't think he's a top 10 scorer. And he probably scored at some point, like had an assist or something.
Calculator's crumbling.
I know, yeah. It's these gloves, clearly.
Probably the hat.
Yeah, just put it back down. Block out the noise.
Let's go Guy Lafleur.
Okay, I know that Esposito led like the 70s in scoring. I'm gonna say Phil Esposito. He probably is in the top 10.
No one won this quiz. Correct answer, because you're out. You're out of this quiz. Is Marc Messier,
Oh, wow.
Gordie Howe, Marcel Dion, who always gets forgotten here for some reason, and Ron Francis, who that one's forgivable if you didn't know that one. Not really, because you literally take quizzes for a living. It's a huge part of your job. You've done like 6 quizzes minimum where some form of this question has come up, and you've never remembered it. We sent our best You guys 2006 did. And that's why no one wins today.
What? No.
You get to go to the final boss so that our audience is lucky enough to see it and hear it because we need some bozo here.
No, I still win.
No.
I'm going to come take it.
You don't touch that. Give that back. Give that back.
Bring on the final boss here.
What a loser. Put that down. I'm not reading the question till that's out of there. All right, loser boss. Let's look to your left, look to your right, look down the center. Y'all don't deserve to be here. It actually doesn't even matter what you say here. This is actually just more for the benefit of those watching at home who may have deserved to be here and just deserve to hear the question. So I'm going to give it a full read, but I can assure you, I don't care about these guys' answers, but I care about yours if you're watching this. Here it is. The final boss. While the goalie selections for Canada's 2026 team were hotly debated, Canada has had a storied history in the crease when it comes to the NHL Olympics era. Name every goalie who has been selected to represent Canada at the Winter Games.
Oh, wow. Okay. I actually think I could do a decent job with this.
Now, you won't be hearing much of anything while these guys talk because they don't realize it. Just muted them. But hey, I'm going to let you guess. As we just don't listen to these guys at all and just continue enjoying ourselves while you're thinking, and don't worry, you can just drown me out. Some nice banter for you. Something that's not too distracting so you can think at the same time. Because I know some of you don't pause the video, which is pretty nuts. I just pause it. Give it a pause. That's not cheating. I give these guys probably about an average of a couple minutes to think about this. So if you paused it for 2 minutes, that's okay. That's absolutely all right. Why don't I start your thinking off with something? Just think of 3 guys from this year. Those guys count. Those guys count. You know who doesn't count? 2 guys doing this right now.
Well, you're actually not going to even let me try?
Fine.
Why wouldn't you let me try? Come on, man. You've got...
No one gets the belt. Sorry, we cut off Luke a little earlier there, but you probably want to know the answer to that question. It's right here. Pew! Just saying thanks. Thanks for watching all these quizzes, but here are the answers. You did way better than our team did, and you deserve gold.